What's going on, guys? JayDYGO back in the deck box here. We have our undefeated. What were you playing?
Mannadium.
Mannadium, and this is already post ban list, so this is pretty fucking sick. What were your matchups?
So round 1, I played against Rika. Round 2, I don't remember, but then 3 and 4 were both Plunder.
2 Plunders, okay.
2 Plunder. The second one was Plunder Adventure.
Oh shit.
So that was like
that's pretty
rough,
good. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. All right. Well, hey man, whenever you're ready, jump in.
All right. So I play 2 Vices. The third can come up. Just usually either search it or dump it because we play the Prisma build. So,
Gotcha.
3 of him. The only reason I play 3 instead of 2 is because it gives me an option to side out. Again, searchable, so it is what it is, you know. 3 Meek, best one. The bring back from the. Oh my god, I love it. Because it's, yeah. 3 Fearless. I usually side one out because it's not the best one, but you need it. So it's also just a free space kind of.
Fair.
And then 1 right card.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. 1 Prisma because we decided to play the pay half, go ham version.
Oh shit, that's what he said. There we go.
Yeah, so like it lets you combo off without having to use a normal summon. Because half the time you'll normal summon like one of these and pop it with this, or you know, normal this and kind of go from there, but then you lose to like Ogre and stuff like that. But like this again loses to Ash, but if they got it, they got it, you know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Hand trap wise, we got 1 of each of these for cross out because those actually suck. Nib, I don't like running more than 1 of it because my board, you know, usually will end up being so big that I don't want to nib it. And Ghost Ogre does hurt, so. 2 Veiler. Just Veiler. Yeah. 3 Droll. Best hand trap right now. Good lord. And for Brandon. Ash. So.
Yeah, the FTK for Brandon right there.
Absolutely. So that is the monster lineup. The spell, we play 3 Planet because it is absolutely the best. I play 2 Abscission. Some people play 3. I've seen a couple lists play 3, but they also don't play Imaginings, which I personally like because sometimes there will be times where you have like no tuner and then you can just banish it to make a tuner.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's come up a couple times where I've had to play through a lot of hand traps and just was like, okay, cool, I can still make like Excel and go from there. And I play 1 Primitive Planet, and I actually played 2 Arrival because the summon from grave is not once per turn. So,
fuck, that's pretty good.
Yep, and the amount of times that one of them has ended up in my hand without adding it, I was like, I'll just throw in the second because it's really good.
Yeah, then you get to see it like a lot faster.
Oh yeah. So like, yeah. And then 2 Cross Out and 1 Called By.
Solid.
Because, yep. Onto the traps, we play 3 Imperm because Imperm.
How many hand traps is that like all together?
So it's 3, 6, 9, 11, 12.
Oh.
Effectively.
Yeah.
Nice. It's kind of cool because this actually kind of could be a hand trap. Really oddly enough, it's a quick effect to pop your own stuff.
Oh shit.
So I had someone try to floodgate my Meek once, and I was like, all right, quick effect, pop, and combo off from there.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's pretty
I love
cool.
it. Yeah, this deck has a lot of lines it can take, and the end board is kind of nutty.
Is the consistency like still pretty solid?
The consistency is all right, but there have been times where I've opened like kind of unplayable, and it's just like.
But if they got no response, they have no response?
Oh yeah. If they don't have a response, I'm kind of just going to go off and
yeah.
make a really strong end board.
Nice.
And then the last card is the Omni Negate that is searchable. So, and it kind of helps you recycle your Meeks pretty much. Because Meek is just the best tuner in the deck besides Vices. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright, so let's do the extra deck.
Alright, the extra deck, we've got 1 Stardust Charge Warrior, or Savage Dragon, Excel, Other Stardust, because that actually came up where they tried to Valor me, and I was like, cool, tribute for cost, and then
Oh, that's sick.
so it ended up making Dissipator anyways. Baron,
Nice.
Chaos Angel, because yeah,
It's nuts.
best card. I love this card.
Another negate for a board you easily can get
Oh my!
to.
And if you if they like cross out any of your hand traps on your turn or their turn while you like try to stop them, you just like cool. All right, I'm gonna return one into their banished and negate anything that they do with this. And same with Called By if I do it on my turn.
So that negates cross out.
Kinda, yeah, it's kinda nuts.
That's pretty funny.
So like, yeah, if they cross out, the cross out will go through, but like if they do any other monster effect, I'm like, cool, I'll target your banished, shuffle it back in,
Like
and
you,
negate
they
it.
give you a way to. Like,
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts.
Because if you shuffle one of yours, it just straight up destroys it. It doesn't negate it. So it's like you can go either way, which is kind of
And
nice.
you punish them for like trying to stop you. That's
Yeah.
hysterical.
So that card's busted.
Hell yeah.
I play the Ice Jade card.
Hard's nuts. Castura.
Yeah. So because Meek's water.
Yeah.
So you're like, cool. I've made it once, but like I love having it in there in case I have to make it. You know. So. Then we play one Lightheart. I like 2 Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep, because just like worst case scenario, if they break your board, you have the second one for follow up. And then Apo, because Apo's busted.
Yeah, there you go.
2 of the Fusion, because you have to, and the second one does come up for follow up and OTK potential because you can pop your own stuff and gain attack, which is nice.
That's pretty nice.
So.
And what's your last one?
Baguska, because if you get stopped with just level 4s, you're like, cool, we're just gonna go and no one's gonna play.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So
You know, punish them for stopping you.
yeah.
Awesome. All right, so let's do your side.
So the side deck is 2 Magma Hut, Druid Swarm, and Baldric.
Very nice.
I like this just because some of your stuff is also light, and it's pretty good.
It's a 6, so I mean, it standardizes with the deck a lot.
Yeah,
You just need to get
it makes it so much easier to make Dissipator and Chaos Angel,
Oh yeah.
because you can take this with Ream Heart.
Oh my god, I didn't think about it. Yeah.
The other, just threw in 2 just in case. Like there are some decks like if I know I'm going second, I'll probably side in the second nib, just because.
Yeah.
And again, sometimes I do end up with a nib in my hand while I have the cross out game 1, which is super unfortunate. So I like to have the second one just in case.
That is fair. Like,
Which
especially
happened-
game 3, yeah.
Yeah, like that kind of probability makes me a little upset, but I'm like, all right, let's just throw more in there. Let me play 2 Cosmic.
Good.
Yep, and then we've got the Thrust and Friends package. So 2 Thrust, 1 Talent, Dark Ruler, Harpies, Dimensional Barrier, and Evenly.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so even when I'm going first, I still side in Dark Ruler just because of cross out.
Yeah, like just
So,
in case.
yeah. So like a lot of the times they'll end up in there anyways. But yeah.
Look at that selection of thrust targets.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Did this feel like right when you were playing it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just because also like even if I open these, there's other normal like spell cards that I can grab.
Oh yeah, so you
Like
just like kind of keep
Obsession,
going.
yeah, like Arrival.
Nice.
So yeah.
Nice. So any like weaknesses you want to like talk about or like does this
Droll
deck-
hurts.
Droll, yeah. I know you'd mentioned Nib sort of, and then like
So Nib,
Ghost Ogre.
yeah. So Ghost Ogre does hurt a little bit. There are a couple plays where you can line up your chains right, so you don't lose to Ash, which is nice. So, but yeah, Nib. If you have like the perfect hand, you can play through it. But you know, whatever. I just don't want to be Nib.
And this is I was actually just saying like is this post ban list, right?
Yeah, this is post. I kind of just went with it.
Fuck
Called
yeah.
it a day.
Yeah, already
So.
crushed it up.
Yep.
Alright, well, Andrew, thank you so much for your profile.
Absolutely.
Remember, undefeated, first place Mannadium. Any shout outs or anything while we're here?
I'd like to give a shout out to Sacapane being the best field center ever.
Nice.
I'd like to give a shout out to Trey and Colby for you know, playing with me and testing and stuff like that, and Jimmy for being a homie.
Oh,
So.
yeah. That's me. I had to spin the camera all the way around. Awesome. Well, hey man, appreciate the profile.
Yeah, no
and,
problem.
Yeah, keep crushing it out here.
I will do.
Awesome. We're gonna zoom in on Trey while we're here. He's still sitting there. Patty.